Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Playing with Kristen. And I have yet another planner to show you. This is the Today and To Do by Day Designer. This is sold at Target and it is an undated planner. I had no idea that there was an undated planner for the Day Designer Blue Sky line. Happened to see a video of someone reviewing this or doing a first impression, and when I saw that it was undated, I knew exactly what I wanted to use it for. I wanted to use it for all of my blogging, YouTube, social media stuff, because since I don't do that stuff every single day, I wanted something that I can just write in the dates as I do something and go from there. This was, I don't even remember the price of it, honestly. I got so much stuff at Target, I still don't have the receipt. But it was reasonable, and they do have a dark blue one. I hope I'm in frame still. But I am partial to like the turquoises and everything. So this is the Today and To Do Day Designer. Now let me show you what I was using for my planner stuff. I was sorry, I was just seeing what was, if I was still in frame. I was using this binder, and this binder is from Target, and it's a DIY. I mean, you just buy the stuff and you put it in, and it has this, and it has dividers, and I was using this. As you can see, it has, you know, a week on one page, and you know, it works. It's not a bad system. It works, but I don't have a lot of space. I only have three lines, and this is just, I was just writing ideas for post. It wasn't really a post on that day for any of my blogs or my YouTube channels. It was just ideas. And so while the system could work, while you can absolutely use this as a planner, I just needed more space to write things down. And I'm just going through, and this is, you know, each column, each divider was something different. It comes with a lot more. So I mean, if you really want to go a cheap way and use a planner, you don't have a lot to write, you can absolutely go this route. But this is a lot better. Another thing you should also note is that this is not a full year calendar. You get the 12 months, you get 15 weeks, and 86 days. So this is not a full year. If you want a full year, go with the Day-to-Day Designer. This is for people who don't need to write every day, who don't need to plan every day. You know, that's for these type of people. And it's like this faux leather. It's plushy, and I like it, and this needs to be down. But yeah, it looks like this. I like it. I am gonna do an overview, and I'm gonna show you how it's different from the Day Designers, because it is a little different. So you open it up, and you have, you know, the green and white striped, and it says this, you know, this planner belongs to, and I put my name, and it has her story. It has 2 year at a glance. It has, you know, all the Day Designers have this. So you can start with the big picture, set your goals, rein your day, stay on course. I mean, so it has all the stuff in the beginning as you would. You have a full month spread. I mean, a spread on 2 pages for the month. And one thing I wanted to point out, let me take this off, is that all of the months, the monthly spreads are all in the front. So we have July, then we have August and September, and so on and so forth. So all of your monthly spreads are in the front, which I like. And the reason I like this is because I don't use the monthly spread when it comes to blogging. I really don't. I just needed something for the day. I mean, could I eventually use it? Yeah, but it's not something I utilize. And so yeah, it has the months, and this was on here when I bought it, and I didn't know that until I bought it. But let's move on. And she has all the holidays and, you know, days listed. I mean, with a little red flag so you can see the holidays. It's not, you know, it's just a pop of color so you know to actually look on that day and see what it is. So we get to this page, and this is a week on 2 pages. You can buy the weekly Day Designer at Target, and you would get, you know, your notes over here and to-do list with a check off, and it says week of. So like I said, it's not dated. Let me zoom in. It's not dated, and it's great for those who don't need to use a planner every single day. It is just, you know, you can write the week of 2 weeks from now when you need to start planning, or next week, the 27th, and you may not need to write another week until, you know, 2 weeks from after this date. So it's great for people who don't need to plan every day. It's a great, if you work like in retail and you don't work every single day, you can say, you know, work on Monday and get Tuesday off. I mean, you can set it how you want to set it. So you get 15 weeks. So you don't get 52. So keep that in mind. And then I'm going to turn to take this off. These clips are on here, so I didn't have to waste a lot of time flipping through. And, you know, it goes through and goes through. And here we are on the day. You get a day on one page, and it does come with this little bookmark, which I thought was really, really nice. That way you know where your place is. So this is, I wanted to fill this out and let you know exactly how I'm using this. This is for, you know, my blogging, my YouTube, social media. I run 2 blogs and I run 2 YouTube accounts. I also have a Facebook account, and I wanted everything to be in one place. So what I've done is I have my top 3 of anything blogging and YouTube I need to do, and I have all of my to-dos. And once I have my to-dos down, that's when I go to my hourly. And the great thing about the hourly is that it is half-hour increments. Let me move this over so you can see. There are half-hour increments, as you can see right here. All half hours, so it's like 7, 7:30, 8, 8:30, and so I really like that, because sometimes it doesn't take me a full hour to actually do anything blog related. So for instance, let's put on the 27th, okay? I have 10 o'clock post spreads on Instagram. If you follow me, you know that I do my weekly spreads, and that's just letting me know to post a picture for people to go to it. And I don't have anything else to do until 12. And it says network on mobile. And usually I don't really sit at my computer until later on in the day. So it says network on mobile. This means maybe going through different Instagram accounts and commenting, because that's important when you want to promote your blog or promote your social media accounts. You want to comment, like others' photos, so you know it can be reciprocated. And then 1 o'clock right here, this is for mental health. It's writing my story. And then 2 o'clock it says brain dump. And then 3 o'clock it says network laptop. Now, this networking is different than this. Networking for my laptop is going to blogs, commenting, researching to make my blog better and everything. So I have that. And then 4 o'clock I have draft planner piece, which is a post that's going up. Draft meetup, because I'm going to be blogging about the Michaels meetup that's happening this Saturday. This 5 o'clock says look for new layout for my mental health blog, and draft my story for my mental health blog. So I don't have something written for every single hour, and that's perfectly fine. But I like that I have the times for what I need to do stuff. You have a gratitude section, you have a notes section, you have a tonight section, and you have more notes. You get a lot of space to write down everything that you need. I mean, this is a lot of space, so I really like that. And then on the 29th, I have some things I need to do. And when I'm doing this, my plan is to only do 2 days at a time. Only 2 days at a time, so it doesn't become overwhelming, because anything can change. Do 2 days at a time. I've also put a little washi just to give it a little color. So I want to show you how it's different, you know, from the Day Designer, because there are differences. This is next week for me. You get a week on one full page, and I like that for what I use this for. This is my routine planner. So everything I need to do is within, you know, an hour. Everything has a place for an hour. That way, when I start my routine, I finish it the way it needs to be finished. Now, one thing I kind of did that I kind of messed up on is I put network on mobile for 12, but on 12 here, it says self-care. So I did this without looking at this, which I didn't mean to do. But it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I can work around it. But next time I plan out this, I need to look at this. So it's a learning experience. It's a learning curve. It's not a big deal. It's only 2 days I did like this. So when I do whatever day I do next, I will look at my my routine before I even move on to planning this, because this will be the last thing I plan. You know, I'll plan in my happy planner, then do my routine, then do this. So moving on, I just want to show you what a blank page looks like since this is all filled in. Take this off. And this is what a blank, you know, 2-day looks like. And you can see how much space you have. It starts at 6 a.m. and ends at 8 p.m. You have a long list for a schedule. And you should not have any problem doing what you need to do. The to-do list is very, very long. And you have tonight your notes, your gratitude, your top 3 that you need to do for that day. This is a really, really great planner for what I need to use it for. This planner's not going to be for everybody. I'm thinking about actually going back and getting another, just so I can have another one for when this runs out for blogging, because I'm not going to utilize the weekly view. I'm not going to do this because to me it seems kind of redundant if I'm doing this. You know what I mean? I wish they would have just kept it with this and then had a planner for just this. Like, I wish it would have been 2 separate planners, but I think they wanted to include everything in the day designers into one planner. So I get why they did it, but I just kind of don't need to use this. But anyway, you get 86 days. I don't need 86 days in a row. But anyway, that's what a blank spread looks like. And I want to show you the end. You get notes, and you get quite a bit of note pages. And this is good since I'm using this for all of my blogging and social media. I can easily write things down, you know, blog ideas, video ideas, and social media ideas, and write it down on here and just incorporate it into my week and my days. So this is nice, and that is this planner. That is the planner. First impressions and me using it so far, I really, really, really like it. I think it's going to work well, you know, incorporating this into my planners. Before I got this, I knew exactly what I wanted to use it for, and that's my thinking now when it comes to buying anything planner related. It's always, is it going to be a planner that just sits, or is it going to be a planner that incorporates into your life? And so when I saw that it was undated, I knew I could use it for blogging, YouTube, and social media. So it's working out great. I like the way it's set up. I think it's a great planner for those who want to use it as undated and don't have to plan, because everybody doesn't need to plan every single day. You know, you may have a day where you're just not doing anything, especially if you're like a college student. You may have a day you just don't have a class, and you don't need to schedule anything for that day. And so I really like this. It's very, very nice. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you all next time. See y'all later.